Hello and welcome back. It's Frostbite here from Orrery Circle Gaming. We're playing Rend in the early access, and as I promised, as I get up farther up there and we can start exploring the T3 areas, I would show you where those resources are. So me and good old Bitey here. This guy is one of the Tier 4 raptors, which I can probably show you where that area is as well. That area is the base of the tree. The seasons do change. I think it's every 30 hours. So, you know, what you're going to find up there will change. The difficulty based on what kind of gear you're wearing will also change. So, I'm going to start out here from our faction base. You can see behind me there to show you where the skyre is. We're going to start there. I'm going to try to encompass a little bit or as much as I can of the direval because that place is just evil. To show you where to get some of the rarer mats in there. And if you're going to ask me about pyre silk, I don't even know. I hear it drops from right-clicking on the cocoons and the spiders out there. I also hear that the only way you can get it right now is through using the Pathfinder ability Forage. And even if you make the gear, you get enough pyre silk to make the gear, that it is still, the stats don't match up to what they should be. So, your first thing you're going to want to know about the skyre, that it is hot. So once you hit T3, Tier 3 tools and stuff, and you want to make or have somebody in your faction be ready to start making rune cloth gear. Which a lot of the mats you're going to need from that do come from the skyre. So I suggest Swamp Walker and heat resistant pots to be able to get deeper in there if you're going to do a hell of a lot of gathering. As far as you can get some of your true fiber there too. It's actually, if you want to get it like your true fiber really easy, you're going to want to skirt the edges of the direval with your sickle and right click on the mushrooms that are hanging out on the outside of it. The frost area is another good spot to farm a lot of true fiber really fast, because you'll need that to make your rune cloth, your rune weave for the rune cloth, because this stuff has really high heat resistance. I do suggest too, as you're getting up there nearing your T3 stuff, you might want to look into wearing like a couple pieces of Iron Siege, a 2-piece Iron Siege set, and the rest of it like whatever you would need based on where you're going as far as like elemental wise, because you'll notice a huge difference in your damage reduction. And then steel skin pots or iron skin pot, stone skin pots, they help out a lot too. If you stack them with it. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on some turtlenecks off the turtles, you make the turtle throat sausage. That gives you a 50 armor boost as well. So, I mean, that's, as far as PvE wise goes, that's like really good. We're coming up on the spire here. I'll just turn around here and show you real quick. Because I was busy talking. I walked over here. Where is it? This guy is so slow. You can see over there, there's the conclave portal from the Revenant side. Right, it comes, you know, the skyre borders the edge of the swamp, so you know where it is. It's easier. This is also a good way to gather your heavy leather. When you want to get your your good backpacks, when you have ability to unlock them, take a small hunting party and just kind of pull, like sit up on the edge and shoot and pull stuff from there, and then just light it up. Your best bet, if you want to get a large amount really fast, is to target the rats. I know it sounds stupid, but the rats, they give you a lot of heavy leather scraps. So we're going to start out here at the skyre. I'm going to hop off my raptor here and put him away, because I don't want him dying. This ugly mug right here is a Ravager. If you're wondering why I'm hitting so hard, I'm like level 40 with bows now, and using what is it, heavy draw. If heavy draw does good damage at the cost of your draw speed, but you can counter that if you use elixirs with a strung bow. I mean, you can rapid fire and still do a shitload of damage. We're starting here. This beautiful looking ugly rock right here is granite. So if you pull your hammer out and smash it, you see you get granite slabs, chips. You get burnt ruby geodes, and you can get some. You can get some of your Skyfall iron out of this too. Skyfall is another one of those god awful 3-part metals that you need to make. You need all 3 pieces, 1 piece per faction. So I think we get the amaranth, which is that up there, that big purple and black rock. I'll show you that in a second. I brought the stuff to get up there because I don't have double jump. This stuff right here, this is your quicksilver. As you can see there, I left click it and was getting quicksilver. I hear stuff going nuts. It's got to be below me. So, whoops! Son of a gun. Here's some more raptors. These guys do not spit like the Drakars you'll normally see, but they do hurt a lot. It's a good place to get your venom nectar for like your whisper wires. You want to left click them for your whisper wire, your venom nectar for your whisper wire. So, area is blocked. Where is it? There it is. I knew there was a magical little spot I could hit. I've done this before. My last platform decayed, so. I mean, if you got double jump or whatever, cool. It'll get you up here a hell of a lot easier. I mean, I build. I mean, when I'm out here running around, I do try to keep materials on me to make frames. I'll show you why in a minute. That's my tent. Pathfinders, we get these wonderful little tents you can make. It costs you 50 thin leather and 10 hardwood logs, and it acts as a respawn point for you for 8 hours. So they're really nice to have if you're a Pathfinder, especially if you're going in groups. Your group, on hunting groups, your group will love you for having this, because everybody can use them. So I'll put that away. Pull my pick back out. So this is Remnant Side Skyfire, Skyfall, Skyfall. There we go. You can see this is the Amaranth Skyfall Iron. That's a big chunk, so it'll take you a minute to get through it. Heavy invention sparks out of that stuff. So I'll pull out my sickle ready, have my bow on hand because shit might get real. These mushrooms right here are fungus growing on the walls. Put my spirit bow away. This is where you get sage lichen, which you need a lot of that for your rune cloth. If you left click it, you get your sage lichen. You right click it, you get true fiber. I would suggest just farming the hell out of the sage lichen until you get 3-4 stacks before you worry about your true fiber. We'll go right down here. These things right here are skull gourd. You need a lot of this when you get to your end tier, or your boots and stuff for your rune cloth. So you're gonna want to left click these as well. You'll get mulch and skull gourds. Again, you right click it, true fiber. Them little rocks right there. See if I got enough stuff and I can safely get across here. Too far away. Cannot build in structure. Too far away. Okay, so I can't build to it. So that's not going to work. I'm not going to go walk in there and get it because this wonderful yellow liquid right here is acid. It is instant death. I mean, you stick your tippy toe in it and you're going to know it. Like, it will chunk you so freaking hard that you won't even know what happened. So that's a huge thing out here, is really, 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 I cannot express this enough, really watch your footing. This guy right here is one of the newer rock jaws you come across. It's another one of the turtles. There's another Ravager. Let's see if I can find the other materials. I don't think I'm going to find much else down here near the acid pits. Your skull gourd mostly spawns by the acid, on the very edges of the acid pits. So do make sure that when you're going for it, that your area around you is clear. Watch for the skull crackers out here too. Try to avoid them, or just kite them away from where they're going to knock you into an acid pit. Looks like somebody's already building out here. This is the rat that I was talking about. If you right-click it, I'll just show you for video sake how much heavy leather scraps you're going to get off one of these guys. And this is a tier 3 scythe, by the way, that I'm using. I got 95 heavy leather scraps off one rat. So, you need a lot of heavy leather. There you go. This black pineapple or pine cone looking thing here, this is your black durian, where you get your black durian and durian barbs. You'll need that for rune cloth, like I said before. Here's another damn turtle. Turtles are relatively easy to handle. You just kind of backpedal a little bit, sidestep them. I mean, when they go to attack, their attack is like really slow. If you're paying attention, they do telegraph it. You know, you get your turtle horns, stuff like that off these guys. They also spawn in the swamp. But here's a nifty thing I found out. If you hit it with a hammer, you get Craig Rock. I know, weird, right? And that's going to weigh me down. So, I'm going to drop all of this stuff I don't need real quick. As far as rats go as pets, I have no clue what they're good for. I want to get one to try it out, but we're so close. As you can see in the tree there, probably barely. I'll get a better view of it. We're nearing victory and ascending on this server. So just a heads up, once we hit that victory, follow me on Twitch and whatnot, and I will be announcing when I'm streaming, because I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming of the new clan we're forming. They're going to be a bunch of good guys. We're going to keep it organized, and you're going to see a lot of progress with us really fast. So I cover the Sage Lichen, the Skull Gourd, Black Durian, Granite, Skyfall. Most of your animals you're going to find out here, the Acid. And there's those wonderful, wonderful skull crackers up there. I'm not going to go mess with them because I don't want to go flying. Who is this? Mastrock. Mastrock's one of our huge spark grinders for our faction here. That's like literally him and Harvester and a couple others. That's all they do, is they'll log on and they just like go look at the our research trees and see what's, you know, looking to be close or what we're working on next, and they will go grind the hell out of that specific research point all day. They're wonderful guys. We love you guys if you're watching this video. I know not many people say anything in chat and tell you how much we enjoy having you around, but we really do. Much respect to you guys for having the will to grind sparks like that. This, you'll get bitternut, which I don't know what the hell that's used for, so if you figure it out, please let me know so I can include that in another video. Again, left click on that to get bitternut, right click for true fiber. So, now we're done on the skyre, so I'm going to start dropping useless things here. Decaying meat, venom sacs, bitternut, raptor claws, meat, ant tails, fester loin. Yeah, I carry a lot of stuff with me. I have a really high carry weight, so. What is weighing me? Oh yeah, right there, that quicksilver ore. That's hurting me. Because I need to move. Get back here, Bitey. Jeez, silly raptor. What else is weighing me down? We have a bunch of that stockpiled, so I'm not going to sweat tossing a little bit of it. There we go, now we can cook. Again, raptors, I don't know about wolves. I've got a cat as well. I will show you him in the next video when we go up to the wonderful frozen north. I'll show you him. He's kind of cool looking. He's another one of those ones that he's a good PvE pet, and he's about as fast as Bitey here. Both really good for helping you with PvE combat and getting from point A to point B. So if you kind of want something that's a little tanky and you can cruise around on when you're not loaded down with stuff, they're great. If you're really in a hurry to get from point A to point B, stupid fast, stags. Don't ask me how to tame them, because I haven't done it yet. I hear it involves a lot of tangle arrows and speed buffing pots and food, like rabbit shoulders, rabbit adrenal glands, stamina pots, and it's easy done with a group. I hear some people do like some kind of a boxing system, like box them in and then just let them have it. Also, so you know, again, the skyre is very hot. So your food will decay real quick, your water will drain really fast, so having a high, being in the Pathfinder tree, get your water, your hydration, and food drain rates up for going out there. I always carry roughly about 3 silk water sacks on me, but even in the swamp, they drain really fast. And future note too, I did find out from another guild clanmate that you can drink water in the swamp, but you may have to be wearing a combination of the swamp walker gear, and it has to be next to a tree to not get swamp fever. So if you're in the swamp and you need a drink real quick, find a tree and make sure you're wearing swamp walker just in case. However, it will not refill your bags. So this, I would say, probably most people are like, wow, man, that looks really cool. Yeah, this, where I'm walking into, is the direval. This place is like super AIDS. Everything in here will murder you quick, fast, in a hurry. And as you can see, like these rocks are barely even hurting me, because I'm wearing the two-piece metal setup. With the rest of it, you can tell out there how I wasn't like instantly overheating and dying in the skyre, because the rest of it's rune cloth. And I'll show you. Iron Siege Panch and a Warplate Pauldron, which I got out of a... We can't make that yet. I have to get it like really lucky and get it out of a spirit chest. So, we'll start right here with the mushrooms. You'll get shrill stems out of them, I think. Let's see where they go. Yep. Shrill stems. No clue what they're used for. No clue. That's left click, right click, you get true fiber. So, I mean, you need true fiber right away. Just skirt the edges. These things grow all over the place. Look at this stuff. Scream caps. I mean, look at this, man. Like, almost 200 true fiber right there. And then you get a lot of your lost blossoms, your spirit winkles, and your ether plums. Show you another little thing you want to learn about this place if you're ever going to go near here. Watch your shots. These little stalk ones, these stalky things. Oh, didn't do it. Didn't do it. There you go. That green cloud right there is death. So to harvest them, you want to make sure you shoot them first, and then you can walk and wait for that cloud to disperse. Then you can harvest them. You get spongy cork, spore pods, stout fibrous stems. That's right clicking. These rocks just won't leave me alone. So you want to bring like a low tier bow to hit them with. From what I hear, even poison reducing armor, like the swamp walker stuff, does not do you much good out here. Like, you're still gonna be hurting. I'll hit another one real quick. Pull my axe out. We're gonna left click this one. Spongy cork. Okay. I will go in there and show you around. Hopefully it isn't too bad dark-wise in there, because for some reason my little shaman light bulb does not work. It's a bug. They're trying to fix it. This is where your Ichor Pod, Ichor Blister. I do believe these give a debuff. We'll find out. Okay, I got Ichor Pods there. Left clicking, right clicking, you get more true fiber. So you get mysticism sparks out of this stuff too. Ichor Blister. Yep, you're gonna need Ichor Pod and Ichor Blister for stuff. I believe you need a T3 sickle to harvest it. So I'm probably, where'd you go? There you are. And these tier 4 ones are great because they glow. I mean, obviously, no, people are going to realize that, hey, that's not a natural mount. I believe so far we found out that the T4 Raptors are bugged, and the fact that if it gets killed, you don't have to go through that hassle of reviving it. You can literally just hit Z and resummon it. I should show you real quick before I do this. Hopefully, it wasn't just a temporary bug. Because otherwise, I'm going to be very angry, and then I'll have to go back. See, I killed him. He did. Wait for him to despawn, and ta-da! I did not edit that or anything. Literally, just hit Z, just to show you. So if you can get to the T4 area and get one of these bad boys, you never have to worry about the revival crap. That rock right there is another granite rock. Down in here is where you can get your athemist. Athemist. Hopefully I said that right. And there is spiders like crazy down here. I will not get off this guy and fight them because even with my setup, they still hurt. They hurt a lot. Speaking of spiders, there's one right there. I don't know how well you can see it. You can hear them. I got this maggot chewing on me. I'm going to try to get away from them here. Even the music in here tells you, you don't come down here with a strong hunting party, you're going to regret life. And there's another spider. That right there is one of the silk cocoons. If you pull your scythe out and you right click it, you'll get a lot of silk. But the bad thing is it will spawn baby spiders. So hit it and run. I would hop off and try the forge trick and see if I could get some pyre silk, but I want to make sure none of these spiders are around before I do it. Yeah, those guys right there, they hurt and they're tanky. Their poison isn't as bad as the small spiders, but it's still pretty not fun. I hear you. Where are you? You can hear him walking around out here. There he is right there. Stay close. This right here is Geistwood. See? Left click, wood logs, chips, right click, bark. Right click again, we'll get some bark. and we'll try this again. I want to see if I can get whaling knots. Nope. I'll show you this because there's a bunch of them right here. I'm going to try this. This is my first time trying this, so I'm going to pop my forage. And I'm going to right click. Pure silk strands. Raw silk. Okay, yep, little spider spawned. Come here. Hi-ho, silver! And I can't get away. Mistakes were made, regrets, and lessons were learned. As you can see, now I've got a bunch of nasty poison stacked on me. That was another rat, by the way. Hopefully I can make it out of here without dying. Can I plant my tent? Nope, it's not letting me plant a tent. I wonder why. I gotta find all this. Oh God, no, not what I need right now. Where did that virulent poison just come from? I think I'm gonna die. Hopefully all the potions I drank will counter it. Where'd you go? Oh, don't tell me because of fucking... Damn! Yeah, there also is Skyfall in here. I am not coming back down here in this video, because I have no idea where I died. So, for that, give me a like and subscribe. Give me a like if it was helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more. You feel like donating, helping me out. My computer does need a couple new hard drives. That's why my videos haven't been coming so frequently, because I gotta make, I'm obviously playing this, and I really don't have the storage space to make a lot of videos at once. I'm gotta be really careful on, I don't have a lot of the games that I was playing, because I don't have room for them, which I do apologize for, because of that. So, until next time, Frostbite, signing out. Oops.